and welcome to My Birth's Maternal Journal Guided Visualizations by me, Aileen White. These resources are available thanks to Maternal Journal and St Helens Town Centre trustees who provided the resources and the grant funding to make these available free of charge to you and your family. If you're enjoying them with your children, why not get them some Play-Doh, some colours and paper, and they can join in too. Or if it's just you, take a little time out for yourself in a quiet place in your house, maybe just before you go to bed when the kids are finally asleep. We do hope you'll enjoy these and subscribe and share these with friends you know who would value this support. You can get the link for how to find more about My Birth support in the information below. So now, take a little time, step back from the busyness and enjoy this space just for you. Today, we're using a grounding technique to help you notice and bring you back to the present moment. In the busyness and hecticness of life, grounding techniques can be helpful to bring you back to now. If you're preparing for childbirth, then this technique can also be really helpful to bring you back to the present moment in a contraction and help you to be curious about what's happening and the sensations rather than thinking or interpreting or telling yourself there's a problem. So today I'm going to invite you to notice what you can see, what you can hear, sense of touch around you, and then come back to the breath. And if you can, make your longer outward breaths really helpful to tell your mind that it's time to relax now. It's time to rest. So as you relax in this place, I invite you to notice a spot in front of you. Perhaps almost like staring into space. You don't take in all the detail. It's not about precision, but more about getting a sense of your surroundings, a snapshot of what you can see. Perhaps it's the corner of your device, or you're looking out the window right now. Take a little time to just notice what you see, as if you're staring into space or it's through a frosted glass. And then as you do this, you might start to notice what you hear. Perhaps a ticking clock, or central heating, or birds singing outside. Allow all these sounds to bring you further and further into relaxation today, back to the present moment where you are right now. And as you see and listen, you may start to notice things you feel. Perhaps tightness in your body, or where your hands rest in your lap and the texture of your clothes. As you breathe in and breathe out slowly, you can use all these textures and sights and sounds to bring you back to right now. As you notice, it's not about listing or accurately, clearly documenting. It's more about noticing. Is there anything that's been overlooked? Perhaps your gurgling tummy. If you start noticing things that need doing, you can take those thoughts and just put them in a box beside you for now, so that you can return to the present moment of noticing what's around you. What you can see. Hear. Touch. And breathe. See. Hear. Touch. And breathe. And if you are in the middle of a really busy day, or you're struggling because family members are uptight, perhaps screaming, shouting, or perhaps you're preparing for birth and the strong contractions that will take all your attention, this technique can be helpful for bringing you back to the present moment. This non-focused awareness of your senses. And today, as you prepare to do some journaling, this technique can help you in thinking about your journaling and what you want to capture. As you look and as you see, are there things in your life that you want to capture, you want to notice more of? Allow your mind to bring back the memories of today or the things that you want to keep in mind. See them so that you can capture them in your journal. And as you listen, are there things you would like to hear more often? Things you would like to hear that you need to hear as a parent or as a child? Notice the things that you long to hear, and you can capture them in your journal too. I wonder if there's anything you're minimizing or not noticing. Perhaps they'll show themselves now. And as you notice the things you touch, are there things in your life you would like to have a touch and an ability to change, an ability to do something about? Capture those in your journal as well. Perhaps it's the lightest of touches, but it makes all the difference. And breathe. And as you breathe in and breathe out slowly, is there anything you want to let go of today? To breathe out, to blow away, to release and let go of. Just notice those with each outward breath. And then you can capture them in your journal. Perhaps if you want to let go of them, you could cut them up, shred them, burn them, or bury them in the garden. Don't have to keep them in your journal for prosperity if there's something you're ready to let go of. This podcast was brought to you by Aileen White from My Birth. Do join us next week when a new one will be available.